I can die. Mr. Parker, let me explain the world to you. I don't die. I have someone who does that for me, and some that do that because of me. But I don't die. It would be a violation of human nature, Mr. Parker.
In the last 48 hours, I've broken just about every law there is, Mr. Fisk.
What's one more? Peter's doing this talking while choking his mans. Peter hangs up the celly and tells bro, I'm gonna take off that webbing, and you're gonna tell me everything you know about the man you just shot. He aggressively tears that shit off. Ah! Look, please, I don't know anything about him, I swear. Don't lie to me. I can hear your heartbeat. It goes faster when you lie. Lie to me again, and I'll pull it out your chest and show it to you. Peter's capping right now. He don't hear shit. But bro doesn't know that. Okay. Look, all I know is the Kingpin wanted me to take him out because he knew something that the boss didn't want anyone else to know. That's it. That's all, I swear. The terror in his eyes lets Peter know that he's telling the truth. Peter said he would kill anyone directly involved with the shooting, but this guy isn't. The Kingpin is using him just like he uses everybody else. But Pete still gotta send a message. But before he could do anything else, he hears MJ's footsteps. And Peter can't let this guy know that MJ and Aunt May are there. Peter? What are you? Peter? She doesn't see Peter nowhere outside. And that's because he grabbed the killer by the ankle and swinged away. Meanwhile, in the prison, a guard checks up on Kingpin. Everything okay, Mr. Fisk? Shit, I'm chilling. You? He starts yapping some bullshit, but the Kingpin really not trying to hear all that. And he gets right to business. Charlie, I need you to do something for me. Well, sure, Mr. Fisk, as long as it's in the rules. I'm afraid I can't help you there, Charlie, because today, we're going far beyond the rules. And he breaks off the leg of his table, revealing a whole bunch of cash. The guard like, holy shit. When I first arrived in this place, there was a thought that I might be stuck in here for a very long time. So I made sure that there were ample supplies around should they ever be required. And he breaks off another leg. You see, in ancient times, it was not uncommon for a king to be kidnapped and held hostage until a fee worthy of the king was paid. Each leg is containing wads of cash, but it's dropping everywhere. And well, in an environment like this, a man as myself must be prepared for any eventuality, however unlikely, including the possibility of someone making just such a move. And we see Kingpin's big ass bundle of cash. Given the history lesson, can you tell me what's in my hands, Charlie? Can you guess what this is called? A king's ransom. Hell yeah, Charlie, a king's ransom. Not a Kingpin's ransom, because based on value, it would be impossible to sneak that much cash into a cell. But a king's ransom? Oh yeah, most definitely. Since my attorneys tell me there's a chance I may be released soon, there's apparently some new negotiation going on. I no longer have need of this, so I'm going to buy something with it. I want you to take this and share this with all the other guards on night shift. Use as much as you need to simply make them look the other way at some point this evening. Just look the other way, that's all? That's all. Once you've done that, the rest is yours. You and the baby shorty can take a long, nice vacation. The Bahamas, Puerto Rico, maybe Switzerland. Okay, now what else do you want? When I checked into this fine establishment, all my drip was taken and stored below in the holding lockers. I want you to go down there and bring it to me. I want you to bring my clothes. Meanwhile, in a sewer, the killer is hanging upside down. Jim, my name is Jim. Please don't do this. Please. Here's the thing, Jim. By all rights, I should kill you. No, you weren't directly involved, but you were an accessory after the fact, and that technically qualifies. Oh God. Then I decide to save myself for the man who gave the order, not the guy lower on the food chain. Help! Somebody please help! Upside down with New York rats in your face? That shit's terrifying. Peter asks him, do you understand the food chain, Jim? No? Let me explain it to you. And Peter's chilling on some webs like a spider. The food chain consists of two parts, predators and prey. Predators, well, I don't think I really need to explain that, do I? Predators feed on prey, and we may define prey as something incapable of defending itself in proportion to the attack. A deer against a wolf, for instance. Or an old, defenseless woman against a man with a high-powered rifle. Those are two examples of prey, Jim. I'm betting right now that you could supply me with a third. Please, they're all over me. Please don't do anything. Yeah? Peter cuts down the water, making them fall into the poopy sewer water. Then here's something you can do for me. Tell everyone Tell the people you work with. Tell everyone in the whole wide world that my family is off limits. That nobody touches them for any reason, ever. Tell them, make them understand that anyone who tries moves to the bottom of the food chain and becomes prey. And down here, in this food chain, the rats aren't the predator. The men with the guns aren't the predators. I am! And Peter grabs him by his collar while menacingly staring him down. That's dominant aura right there. Peter then returns to the hospital to check up on May. He holds her hand, praying that she survives. He asks MJ if anything changed. No, at least none for the better. The machines are the only thing keeping her alive. Her brain is undamaged right now, but the rest of her body just shut down. If we lost power, she would be cooked. Understood. But that's not the only problem. MJ has been paying for May's medical bills and it's burning through the cash. All this equipment is way too expensive. But even if they did have money, paying in cash isn't a good idea anymore, because paying for medical care is usually through an insurance company. If you only pay by cash, you're gonna get noticed by law enforcement or somebody else, and that would lead them to figure out who she really is. Then they would figure out who Peter Parker and MJ is, and then the bad people would come. Peter like, damn, they in a pickle. So he decides to go for the Hail Mary play. Back in the day, Peter gave Aunt May a blood transfusion and the doctor said it saved her life. Yeah, but they also said the radiation almost killed her later. You had to go through some pretty rough shit to cure her at the time. I know, but if the serum that saved her had a lasting effect, it might allow her to accept my blood now. He gives MJ the rundown about how they can do it better this time. She like, bet, what you need me to do? She sneaks in a room and grabs some equipment, and they begin the process. After giving Aunt May his blood, all they can do now is wait. I should go. I have places to go and people to. Peter, you shouldn't go anywhere. After giving that much blood, you need to lie down. You're going to be weak. I can't. I have to be somewhere. Peter, listen to me. You're in no condition to. But then someone knocks on the door. It's just a nurse though. Miss Riley? Yes, just a minute. Never mind. Peter already fled the scene. It's a late night and Peter resumes the hunt, swinging to the prison. All the lights turned on. Shit's finna get serious. Prisoners are waking up like, what the? And every single one of their prison cells begin to open up. How? Who opened the doors? All the prisoners are confused, especially his bald ass. And in front of Wilson's cell, he gets a care package. He opens it up, revealing his all-white suit. Peter put on the black suit drip and he's just waiting outside. He jumps over the gates to the prison while Kingpin is suiting up. He crawls on the walls mad stealthy while the Kingpin puts on his tie. He sneaks past every guard, but they're not even doing their job. They ignore everything like good boys. A fully dripped out Kingpin with a suit and a cane is walking through the prison, standing in the middle of the spotlight. At that moment, there's a huge crash above the prison, and the Kingpin looks up with a smirk. Spider-Man swings down and stands before Kingpin. End of the road for you, Fisk. You, me, right now. The final showdown is finally here, but unfortunately, y'all gonna have to see it go down in the next part. On that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time. Ah!